Okay, imagine this. What if focusing on just one simple idea, practiced every day, could actually genuinely transform your life?
It's a pretty bold statement, isn't it?
It really is, and that's the core promise behind the book we're diving into today, The Magic by Rhonda Byrne.
Right, the same author who brought us the phenomenon that was The Secret.
Exactly. And this deep dive, it's really for anyone who's looking for maybe a more practical, step-by-step way to bring positive change into their life.
Yeah, cultivating well-being, maybe manifesting differently. It taps into some ancient ideas, but frames them for today.
Before we go on, please don't forget to hit the subscribe button and like the video. This podcast is known as The Deep Seek Diaries, and you can find us on the major social media platforms like YouTube, Instagram, Facebook.
And link in the description section are all the resources in discussion today, including books, websites, and so on. Please go through our terms and conditions as soon as you can. Now sit back and enjoy the podcast. Okay, so let's unpack the magic. The central idea, the big reveal, is that the absolute key to a happy, abundant life is gratitude.
Simple yet profound, right? And it connects directly to the law of attraction, this idea that, like attracts like.
So gratitude acts as kind of an amplifier.
Precisely. It's like tuning into a specific positive frequency. The book even mentions this intriguing riddle from sacred texts.
Oh, yeah.
Claiming that if you solve it, a new world will appear before your eyes. It adds a layer of mystery, I suppose.
So it's not just about thinking about gratitude, it's about actively practicing it. How does the book actually guide people through that?
That's the core of it. It's structured as this intensive 28-day journey.
28 days.
Each day gives you what Byrne calls secret teachings, revelations, and scientific law, all bundled into 28 fairly simple practices.
And the goal is?
To open your eyes to this, new world and guide you towards your dream life, as she puts it. It's designed to be read and practiced daily.
So consistency is key, definitely. Some practices continue throughout the 28 days. Others are for specific days. The idea is they become habits, part of your routine.
Looking at what people really liked about it, the practicality seems huge.
Oh, absolutely. The exercises are generally simple, they're explained clearly, and often don't take much time, maybe 15 minutes a day.
That's manageable.
Yeah. And customer reviews consistently mention that ease of follow and the practical instructions. People appreciate that clarity.
It sounds like it really focuses hard on cultivating that feeling of gratitude.
It does. It seems to genuinely help readers develop a greater sense of appreciation for things, situations, circumstances, and people. That phrase comes up a lot.
And the impact people report.
Many call it life-changing, spiritually uplifting. They talk about shifts in mindset, feeling more optimistic, more joy. It's very action-oriented, moving beyond just theory.
I saw one comment that really stood out. Someone who apparently really hated The Secret.
Right, I saw that.
Found The Magic to be a much, much better book.
And why? Because of the actionable exercises. That says a lot, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Someone skeptical of the previous work finding value here because it's hands-on.
It really does.
Yeah.
But like any book, it's not without its, let's say, points for discussion.
Nuances, yeah.
One that seems to pop up is the author's claim about the law of attraction being a mathematical law.
Ah, yes. That specific phrasing. It definitely raises some eyebrows, especially for people with a background in, math or science.
There was one detailed customer review, I think, from someone named Jimmy Ayoff, a mathematics student.
That's the one. A really thoughtful critique. They basically argue that, look, the law of attraction is a spiritual concept. Maybe you could stretch and call it a scientific theory in some context, but mathematical law.
That requires rigorous proof, right?
Yeah.
Universal applicability based on axioms.
Exactly. And Jimmy's point is that mathematics and spirituality operate under different frameworks, different types of evidence. It's crucial to distinguish between them.
So it's not necessarily dismissing the value of the practice, but questioning the label used.
Precisely. It's about intellectual honesty and clarity. This reviewer highlights that common challenge in self-help blending, potentially powerful techniques with claims that might not hold up to strict scientific or mathematical scrutiny.
It encourages a bit of critical thinking while engaging with the material.
Definitely. And tied into that is managing expectations. While the book talks about a dream life and manifesting things like money.
Which some people did report happening, apparently.
Yes, some did. But this same reviewer, Jimmy I, cautions against focusing only on the get me more stuff aspect.
Right. The idea that if you just want external things without internal change, you might miss the point.
Exactly. They argue the real value, the true wealth gained from the book, is the increase of appreciation for the things which are already part of your life, that internal shift.
That makes a lot of sense. So keeping that core value in mind, who is this book really for? Who gets the most out of it?
I'd say it's for people genuinely seeking to cultivate that deeper sense of gratitude. Anyone wanting to improve their mindset, maybe enhance specific life areas, health, relationships, work, finances.
And crucially, they need to be open to the spiritual concepts presented.
Yes, and willing to actually do the daily practices. Commitment is required.
So probably not the best fit for someone demanding hard scientific proof for every element, or someone purely focused on material gain without introspection.
Probably not. It asks for a degree of buy-in to its approach.
Okay, let's make this more concrete. What are some examples of these daily practices?
One of the foundational ones is count your blessings.
Okay.
Every day you list 10 things you're grateful for, but crucially, you also write down why you're grateful for each one.
The why makes it more specific, more felt.
Exactly. It forces you to connect with the feeling, not just list things. Then there's the gratitude rock.
The rock. Tell me about that.
Simple idea. You find a smooth stone or pebble, keep it by your bed. Every night before sleeping, you hold the rock and think about the single best thing that happened that day.
And focus your gratitude on that one thing.
Yep. It's like a little ritual to end the day on a positive note. A tangible reminder.
Like hitting a gratitude reset button before sleep.
Kind of, yeah.
Yeah.
And beyond those daily staples, there are exercises targeted at specific areas, appreciating your health, your job, your relationships, even money. The idea is that focusing gratitude dissolves negativity and problems in those areas by changing your thought patterns about them.
And this all fits into Rhonda Byrne's broader work, right? She's famous for The Secret.
Absolutely. The Secret, that 2006 film and book, was massive. Translated into over 50 languages, sparked a global conversation about the law of attraction.
Her work draws heavily on that law, plus her own experiences and observations.
Yes. And The Magic is actually book 3 in her Secret series. It came out in 2012 after The Power in 2010, so it builds on those previous works.
Now, shifting to how it's been received overall, the Amazon reviews are pretty striking.
They really are. A 4.7 out of 5 stars average.
From nearly 18,000 global ratings. That's a massive sample size. It tells you something significant.
It definitely suggests a very positive overall reception. And when you look closer, using those AI-generated insights from Amazon reviews, you see clear themes emerging.
Like what? What keeps coming up?
Readability is a big one. People consistently say it's easy to understand and follow. Also, ease of follow. They love the clear, practical instructions for the daily exercises.
Makes sense, linking back to that practicality point.
Right. And then there's the impact. The phrase life-changing appears constantly, also spiritually uplifting. People feel it fosters that greater sense of appreciation.
And the focus on gratitude itself.
Yep. Under grammatical content, reviewers specifically praise its focus on the magical impact of gratitude, helping them appreciate the little things.
What about value and results?
High marks there, too. Many call it worth every penny. That's the value for money aspect. And effectiveness gets mentioned often. Effective and practical, results are well worth the effort.
You mentioned some specific results earlier.
Yeah, people report things like manifested money, or one person said their productivity at work has shot up, tangible outcomes for some.
Interesting.
And finally, there's this consistent feel-good factor. People just report feeling much happier, more optimistic, joyous, while engaging with a book. A strong emotional uplift.
I hope you are enjoying the topic so far. Please subscribe to the Deep Seek Diaries and like this video.
Don't forget, you can find us on the major social media platforms like YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter. Link in the description section are all the resources in discussion today, including books, websites, and so on.
Some of the individual stories are quite powerful, too. That review from T. Love.
Oh, yeah, that was fascinating. Someone who already had a 20-year gratitude practice.
20 years.
Saying that just 3 days of doing the magic took their practice to a much higher level. They started seeing many magical things happen.
And they even started a group practice.
Yeah, a large group across the U.S. practicing it together. They noted the group energy is strong and, really interestingly, observed that people around the practitioners started changing too because the practitioners themselves had changed.
Wow, that ripple effect.
It's compelling stuff. And then you have Jimmy A., again, the math student. Even with his critique of the mathematical law language,
he still found immense value.
Absolutely. Calls it one of his favorite books for the value gained in appreciation. And he makes that bold claim we mentioned. Reading this book can certainly make you a wealthier person, but defining wealth as that increase in appreciation for what you already have.
It really circles back to that core message, doesn't it? The power of shifting your internal perspective through gratitude.
Exactly. That seems to be the enduring takeaway for most readers, regardless of whether they manifest specific external things.
Well, this has been a really insightful look into the magic. We hope you have enjoyed today's episode of the Deep Seek Diaries.
Please don't forget to check out the linked resources in the description section. You'll find the book there if you're interested.
And hit the subscribe and like buttons as you head off if you haven't already. It really helps us out. Until the next episode, goodbye.
And maybe just a final thought to leave you with. Consider this. If simply shifting your focus to what you appreciate can change not only your internal world, but maybe even your external circumstances and how others respond to you. What daily magic, what simple appreciations might you be overlooking right now?
How much richer could life feel, not just in stuff, but in that deep feeling of gratitude for everything you already have? Something to think about.